Welcome everybody to Culture Shock Podcast. It's your boy Pat Bayless. We back in the building for another episode. I got my co-host here, Taya and Moo.
What up?
And I got my guy Ken in the building. First time here. How you doing, my man?
What's up, Culture Shock?
What up, baby? How you?
Baby? Shit, chilling.
I like that hair, I like the fit.
Appreciate you.
I know it's gonna get hot in here, so you know
Yeah,
sweat your ass.
I'm gonna try and keep it cool. I'm gonna try and keep it cool. I'm gonna
It's
try.
all right. So one of the things I seen today that I seen on Instagram and actually posted, and Ken was actually the first one to write in my DM.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
this list going around. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's a list of, I guess a couple of these women made it, and it's a list pretty much saying where they don't want to go on their first date. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read the first 10 to y'all. It's more than that, but I just want to give y'all a gist of really where their heads at. So I'm gonna read off the first 10. Number 1, meaning the least likely where they would want to go. Cheesecake Factory. Number 2, Applebee's. Number 3, Chili's. Number 4, Chipotle. Number 5, Olive Garden. Number 6, the movies. Number 7, your house. Number 8, any fast food chain.
Yeah.
Number 9, Buffalo Wild Wings. And number 10, Wingstop. So I'll start off with you, Ken, and let me know how you feel about anybody who agrees with this list and just the people who came up with this list.
Okay, disclaimer. I'm not saying I agree with the list because I don't do those things. On the first day, I wouldn't go to those places because I'd rather be more creative and find out somewhere else. I'm not gonna break the bank, but like if someone's trying to do that for the first time just to get to meet somebody, I don't see what the problem is. So the lady that posted the video of her not getting out the car, recording the dude, and he's like, "You want to talk about it?" She's like, "Yeah, but I'm not getting out the car. Get back in the car." Like that's crazy.
Different.
So.
Wait, there was a video?
That's
Yeah,
what
I didn't
started
know
the whole
that.
shit. It was a viral video of some lady that was like, I'm at the Cheesecake Factory and I'm not getting out the car. And she stayed in the car and recorded boy when he walked back up to the window and was like, yeah, I'm not getting out.
Oh, that's where the whole topic
That's
came
where it all
from.
started. So they started a whole list after that of where of the women don't want to go to for our first date.
It was definitely a black joint, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's just
It was.
the girls that made this list black too.
I have no idea who made
We
the
don't
list.
know who made the
We
list.
don't know who
Pretty
made the
sure
list. It's
they
just
black.
going viral.
That's some ghetto shit. That's
You
kind of
think so?
What? Hell yeah.
Yeah, but in order? All right, maybe.
To have a list of how many you say?
Yeah, but white people make
No, the
lists like
list
that.
goes on. He just gave us 10.
Nah,
He
yeah,
gave us
yeah.
10.
Yeah, you
The
said
list
you only
goes
gonna
on.
name 10, but how many is on the list?
28.
Right, to have
Sporting
28,
events is actually the 28.
to have
So that was
28
on the go.
places, even if like 6 to 8 of them is valid, but to think of 28 places that you won't go or things you won't do on the first date is kind of wild. You're already limiting your experience.
For
Right.
sure.
Like, that's just kind of crazy. I don't understand how you would. I don't know. I don't get that shit.
But like they're trying to, it's almost like they're expecting you to like break the bank on the first night.
Oh,
But
yeah.
like the thing is like there's lames that got money. Why you like you know what I'm saying? So if you don't got the bread but you a cool ass person, why I gotta be able to spend $500 on the first night just to get to know you? I don't know.
And it don't even gotta be at night. Like the first time I
And
took
just-
my fiance somewhere, we was in the woods. That shit free. Like fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying. Disclaimer. These
paying.
aren't things that I would
I don't know you.
necessarily disagree with or agree
What
with.
time of day were y'all in the woods?
But-
What y'all doing? Because if you taking me to the
Word,
woods
yeah,
the
I couldn't
first
even
day,
think
I'm
of
be
my
like
point.
this.
Hold
That's
up.
the first day?
Nah, it was like 12 noon. I just
Okay,
mean like
alright.
our first interaction. We going for a walk.
No,
we
that's
just need
nice.
to be intimate. We need
Yeah.
to talk.
But saying we
We
went to the
don't need
woods
to go
instead of the
nowhere.
woods.
I'm not taking you nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, I need to take you somewhere for to figure out if we mesh.
Blend.
If we
right?
fit, if we got a little or gel or something. Like, nah, I ain't trying. Like, hell no. Fuck out here.
Right. What about you, Tay? You sitting here real
Yeah, how
serious.
you feel about this? You have a woman's perspective. How you
Yeah.
feel
I'm
about this?
fried, but like
You're fried? What is
That would
that?
be heavy.
Wait, so if you're fried,
Like-
you're going to the Cheesecake Factory.
I'm fried. Like I'm fried. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think you bitches is absurd at this point. Like I hate to say it. Like you crucify me for this, but I think you bitches is really absurd with these lists and shit. And like on a Tuesday, like on a regular day, you ain't got nothing to do. Can you even afford to take yourself to do those things? You know what I'm saying? So is it really a place to be making lists? You got bigger fish to fry. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I
Nah,
feel
I
like
could get a list, but it can't be 28.
a list
That's
is
just
ridiculous.
crazy.
Honestly, if there's things that you're not willing to deal with, that's fine. But find the men that you don't. I myself personally have never ever had a problem with any of my first dates. I've never encountered no shit like that. Why?
Name
Because
some of the places
I
you've
make
been.
sure I've been to like hibachi restaurants. I've been
Okay.
to like 5-star restaurants. I've been to fucking Cheesecake Factory, nigga. Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, I've had somebody do a first date at a billiards place, like
What's
all
that?
types of shit, like playing pool.
Oh,
Yeah,
pool,
type
like a
shit.
pool hall.
Yeah, like the beach, like
that
all
story
types of
didn't
shit
end
like that.
well,
Like
though,
I've done
did it?
some real cool things. Like date the motherfuckers that you know is gonna give you the date you want to date. Like I feel like it's real like common sense when it comes to dating sometimes, and we just forget it. Like it just common sense just go out the window. Like why are you like? There's certain things you shouldn't expect of certain people.
Right.
I'm actually surprised that you like that, because to me, if I take you, like, I can't even say if I was a girl, but like if I take you bowling or to play pool and I see another fire joint, I might be distracted. So I'm surprised you like
I don't
shit
know.
like that.
I'm
Like,
not gonna
I feel
lie.
like the first time should be super
Wait, what do you
intimate.
mean?
I don't
Oh, okay, okay.
trip
Where you
about
can
those
focus.
things because at the end of the day, I enjoy doing things like that. I don't really care for like the movies and things like that. I like to be able to talk. I like to get to know that person, have fun.
Right.
But I don't trip about those. I'm not gonna lie. If you're that insecure to that's something you worried about the nigga doing while you on the date, then maybe you're not ready to date. I'm not worried about what other bitch you might be looking at because look at me. Like, and that's not even like no
Okay.
cocky shit, but like
Talk your shit.
I'm perfectly
Talk your
secure
shit.
in myself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Nah, I
if that's
feel
what
you.
you want to do, that's your business. We not even together. We haven't even had that type of conversation. Like, it's our first date. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
there
saying
you
like it's
go.
okay to like flirt
Yeah,
with other
let's
bitches or
get it.
anything of the sort like that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is I'm not gonna trip if you look at another bitch. At the end of the day, you took me out. Like, you were spending your money on me. Like, I don't care. Like,
Free
oh,
food.
okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. Also, I'm big, so like I'm gonna eat. The only place on that list that I was offended by was like Denny's. Like, don't take me to no Denny's. That's why I don't even like Denny's.
Some of the things on that
I don't
list
like
is
Denny's,
wild.
so
Some of the things on the
Fast
list is
food
wild.
too.
If you thought about doing
You will
it.
not take me to get fast food. Like, come on.
But some places
You
they be
tripping.
24/7. What if you leave the strip club 4 a.m.?
That's
He
not
can't
a
take
date. If it's
Oh.
a date,
Yeah,
a
it's
date is
not a
planned.
date,
That's
that's
not a
all.
date.
That's
No,
kinda
nothing
true.
about it.
You right.
There's nothing. No
You don't
date.
like
You know what I'm
spontaneous
saying?
shit.
I like spontaneous shit, but that's not a date.
What if a nigga just like, yo, get dressed right now. We going to Denny's.
Bitch, I'm gonna be tight because you know I don't like Denny's. Because if you date me, you know I'm gonna see it
Yo,
as, oh,
get
this
dressed
nigga wants
right
to
now.
fight.
Let's
Like
go to
ding, ding, ding,
Denny's
ding,
is
ding, ding.
crazy.
That's all I'm hearing. Cause
She coming out with a
Denny's,
hoodie on.
I'm beating
and
your
some
ass.
sweats.
You better take me to IHOP at the least. You better take me to the
She said,
local
"I'll beat
diner.
your
Don't take me to
ass."
no fucking Denny. Yo, to my man, don't take me to no Denny's. That's wild.
To my man.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's
Like,
crazy.
don't disrespect me
All
like
right,
that.
so there was one on the list too that I was like just going through the shit
Which
and I was
one?
looking. This one stood out like OD. Not saying that this is something I would do, but church was on there.
Church.
Church.
I
said
would
they not-
100% do it. 100%.
They put that on the list. That if you bring me to church, like we not rocking. with it.
Well,
Cap,
they
if he's
hold
fine enough, you walking right up in the chapel. clicking those motherfucking Sunday church heels.
But what does
Them
that
motherfucking
mean, though?
steppers.
What does that
right
mean
up the
though? Is it
sidewalk.
like, yo, like you can't be faithful? Like
That's
I
crazy.
don't
You
know.
can't believe in
Like,
God.
what? That's what I was saying.
I met women like that.
Girl.
I
saw that
don't
shit.
like,
Girl, you don't want to
church.
go there because you know you're going to be hot in that bitch. You're going to be sweating like help because you
Oh,
be
Nah,
shit.
fighting
church is kind of
demons.
wild though. You know.
No,
It
it is. But like
Yeah,
that's
to
what
a
I'm just
degree,
saying.
but
Like, I
Don't
know.
date the motherfucker that's going to
I don't
offer to
know.
take you to church on the first date.
Right.
You're right.
You know what type of motherfucker
It's
you dealing
vibes.
with.
It's vibes. That's why I think it is. Like I feel like to figure out where you're gonna bring somebody for a first date, you just gotta catch the vibe. Like if they're used to a certain type of lifestyle and you know that you can't do that, then maybe that's not for you. But like at the same time, it's like if you're trying to get to know somebody, it should be like some regular like calm shit. I'm not saying not be creative. Like
Absolutely.
some of these places just the regular degular. Like, but
My biggest
I'd
thing.
rather just be creative with my shit.
Fuck the. I read this list and I like Moose said, like I already knew it was some bougie bitches, like, and I shouldn't even say bitches. It was some bougie women that just was made up this list, right? But hold on. You a man, and you a man,
Mhm.
right? When you talk to women, one of the first things they tell you, especially the women that's gonna let you hit on the first night, they usually say, "I'm not going to your house on the first date."
And
They'll
that's where
make
they
sure to
gonna
bring
go.
that up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could take them.
90% of women will make sure to bring that shit up. Yeah, so you take exactly.
Even if you wasn't even thinking it, now
Exactly.
they
They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, you know we could," but I'm not going to your house on the first date. Your house is number 7 on this list, not top 5, not top 3, not number 1. Bitches rather not go to the movies than go and get fucked. Like,
Gotcha,
But
bitches.
y'all talking about us men that what we want to do is this at the dirt.
They said,
That's
well,
my
at
issue.
least I get some dick.
That's
like,
my biggest. Yeah, that's my biggest issue. I mean, you can still get dick after going to Cheesecake Factory, but that's my biggest issue. Like, how you gonna put that number 7? The rest of this shit.
I think they're
it is
thinking
what
in
it
the
is.
sense of like, if your house in the sense of like, you walk in, the nigga he cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see that,
type
but
shit.
but when you walk in the crib, most men are thinking, once I cook,
oh, we about to get sturdy.
then we getting sturdy.
So
if I
I
take
ain't
you to
never-
a Cheesecake
Oh,
Factory, I
I'm
can
saying
say,
that
listen,
could
I ain't
cook
never
though,
been
so
on no
like,
date
you know
at
what I'm
somebody's
saying?
house, so
I'd rather cook in the crib than to do
no, me
anything.
too. But my point is, women are like, nah, I'd rather go out because they
Yeah.
feel safer or secure
Yeah,
that
for
they
sure.
could be like, if I gotta go, I gotta go, rather than I'm going to this man's
Mhm.
house.
So what would be like your ideal first, like, even-
McDonald's, not just playing.
4 for 4.
you a cheap bitch.
4 for
You
4.
niggas are so fast
No,
these
no.
days. They so
4 for
easy.
4.
Ugh.
Even if you,
I'm trolling them.
even if you only got general information, like, what
Mhm.
is your idea of like, let me take her XYZ, like 90% of females gonna like this anyway, kind of shit.
Blend on the water works every time.
What the fuck is that?
Long Island City. It's a Spanish.
For
Spanish
me, it don't even gotta be
restaurant?
nothing crazy.
No,
Ooh,
Spanish
these
restaurant, but
bitches
right-
is never going
right
there
on the-
again
right
with
on-
you, bitch.
I know,
That
right
is,
on the
like,
water.
Absolutely not.
Right on the water, you can see the whole New York City skyline. So once you done eating, come on, baby, let's go outside.
All right, so you
All
only
right,
can
so
take
now
her there
done.
for 3 months out of the year.
Yep.
So right now you couldn't take her there. She
I'm
gonna be
only,
out that
I'm
bitch
only
brick.
going.
Should be
Yeah.
tight. Whole
Man,
time
what's-
mad.
In wintertime, I don't know. I don't know
You
how
ain't
y'all
going on
move, but
dates.
yeah,
That's it. My shit closed. After September, I ain't taking
my
bitches
shit's
nowhere.
done. My shit is done. That ass. Once it warms up, then yeah. But what about you, Tay? Where would you want to go?
Ideal first date.
Where would you want to
Yeah,
be
keep it
taken?
I
on.
don't know. I've done some cool shit. So, damn, that's a good fucking question.
What's the
I'm
coolest?
big, so I like to eat. So like,
Oh,
we
okay.
can go to a real good fucking restaurant. I'm a foodie, so like, we find a fire spot, like, put me on. But otherwise, something fun like fucking Dave and Buster's. Like, I don't know. Like, I like doing fun shit.
Can you go to the Bluff and have a picnic?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Absolutely.
Like to eat. I was
I like
double
shit like that. I like to be, like I said, I like to be able to talk, laugh, get to know your vibe. Because if like you're like fucking awkward or you say some like wild, like we talking and you start getting comfortable because you start opening up a little bit and you say some wild shit, I know that's my cue. Like you ain't finna see that. That's how I know you ain't finna hear from me again. You said some what? You do what?
You only
Oh,
got one
okay,
shot,
look, you done slipped up. You got
one
comfortable.
opportunity.
You know.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
nah,
dead.
that
This
ass.
is everything you ever
You
wanted.
on a shot clock always on me.
Shot clock reset though.
Oh shit.
As
Big
long as you
facts.
don't say some wild shit.
Just don't let
It'll
that bitch go out
reset.
of bounds.
Otherwise, damn, was it?
That's fucking
What
weird.
about you?
Well, personally, like she just said, she's a foodie, right? So normally I would try to figure out a spot that they never been to. So then normally it'd be a green light, even if I haven't been there before. And some shit I seen on like Instagram, and I was just like, well, that's what. Well, I'm gonna dropping the gem real quick. If you see some shit on Instagram and it's like local, say the shit. You never know when you might have to go there. So
Right.
if it's something that has like nice vibes and shit, and they got like a cool little Instagram and shit, I'll go there and just pull up to a spot I've never been to. So it's like we're both going to a place we never been to before, type shit.
Right. And that,
So-
but when Moose saying he said very minimal information, I ain't gonna lie. At least the way I approach it, when I want to take somebody out, I ask them a bunch of questions. I kind of get to learn them as quick as I can.
Yeah, you got to find out the
Yeah.
vibe before
I
you go
literally
anywhere.
the
You know
vibe,
what I'm
and
saying?
I want to like learn little things
some
that they
females
like.
might want to go karting or like top
Yeah.
golf or something
And
like
I just
that.
want to learn little things they like, so I could be quote unquote cute with it on the first date.
So the first date is solely about the opposite sex.
What?
Or well, whatever you like. I don't know
Well,
if you
for-
like what you
What?
like. I'm just saying.
Pause.
Like,
you mean as in, like,
you gotta
I
elaborate.
didn't know
trying
how
to,
you meant.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
trying to
elaborate.
please the other
What?
person.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
hell
type
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I ain't never went on a date just for me. Like
Yeah,
If
nah,
I- if
I'm
I'm
going
going on a
here.
date-
You just coming
if
with
I'm
me.
going on
type
a date
shit.
just
That's
for me, I'm
crazy.
not. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, of course.
don't
You
like
want to
you
vibe
enough.
out and figure out what they like, what they don't like, and you just figure out from there where you should go. You
So
gotta
how
use
you
your
get
common
there?
sense.
Every first date intentions is to be with the person,
No,
or can that be
Nah.
your BFF?
I could be a friend, but not on the first date if I like you.
I think the first date is to see where it would go. If that's
Right.
where you would determine like,
Mhm.
nah, I want to fuck with this bitch, or nah, I'm good on this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's
No, I
like the
feel
what is it called, preliminary round.
That's crazy.
That's what it
Hella
is.
This shit the undercard. I feel you.
But it's
The
true.
undercard.
I'm
It
sure all
is.
y'all
The
been on
undercard
dates.
before the main event.
That's the draft. That's the draft pick. You
Oh,
gotta see
shit.
what they hitting for
I'm
first.
sure all y'all been on dates though, where you went on a date and you thought the person was dope, and then once you went on the date, you like, yeah, this gonna be the last time.
I ain't gonna front. I ain't never had that.
Really?
I mean, I ain't taking no bitches nowhere anyway.
I'm a female, so I've had a few. in my
Yeah.
time.
Like I some of them I'll just be like, nah, it's past.
I'd be like, yep.
Once I get this, is it.
You was real cool, like texting. You was dope on
Yeah.
FaceTime.
This shit ain't
and
gonna
in
end my
person,
night
you
though.
was
I'm gonna still
wild.
have fun.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm still
shit.
fun.
I'm
Yeah,
still
that's
have fun,
kinda
though,
why I
but
was asking,
even if
like,
I know
you-
it's not going nowhere, I'm
Right.
like, yeah, nah, I'm
Yeah,
not even
that's-
fucking with this vibe. But
that's what I
I'm
was
like,
asking.
we already
Y'all
here.
still
so
gonna get
Do you
busy.
solely
That's what
do
you
it for
getting at.
yourself or
that's
for
not
them?
true.
That's not true.
That's not
Depends.
true at all.
That is not true.
Like he's saying, he's not gonna let it ruin his night. So now he like, you know what? I ain't taking it back on another date. I'm about to.
That's why
about to lose.
I would think of
that
a
interest.
place, if I actually had to go somewhere, I would think of a place where I could have fun too.
Neutral.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't take you somewhere that's solely
I
for
get what
you.
you're
And
saying
if the
now.
shit
Yeah,
fucked
yeah,
up, now I'm
yeah,
looking like a
yeah.
dummy too. But to me,
Take it to a sporting game or something.
nah, see, I feel like women could easily be turned off by that because the shit's so long.
Or kill your vibe.
Yeah, like,
That's more of like you gotta see what type of girl you dealing with. Because if she not interested in that shit, then
You said a sporting
she's not
event?
gonna-
Y'all ever took a girl
That's
to
what
a
you said?
concert and she had an attitude the whole time?
fuck no.
Oh my god.
I ain't
What you
going to
taking
no
us
concert
to?
I
with
really
no
don't even
girl.
go
Oh,
to
my
concerts like
God.
that. to be
Yeah,
honest with
me
you.
either. I'm not gonna
I'm
lie.
going to
Yo.
a Jay-Z concert dolo. And most importantly, when I get to a situation where I gotta pick extremes, I might even like bring you somewhere where you gotta see how I act around other females and stuff. See what you're jealous. Like
Right.
all that shit is important first. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a good point. I never thought of it like that.
yeah, for sure. I just wouldn't do everything solely for you because if it go left, it go right. Then I'm stuck in a situation where I kind of threw all my eggs in one basket for you, which is not a bad thing because if you got some knowledge prior to the situation, then you make the right decision. But you know what I'm saying if it's very minimal information, then you make sure that it's almost like a 60-40 mutual thing, 60 for her, 40 for yourself. Like, even if this vibes is trash, I know like I'm about to start dancing in this motherfucker. Or I'm about to start throwing ones in this mother. Like,
Yeah.
if she don't have fun, I'm gonna have, like, you know what I'm saying, something like that. So that's really what I was asking.
On the first date, what do you usually introduce to them?
What you mean? What do I usually introduce to them? Like, get
You
meat
mean-
or something?
Oh, my bad. I read that wrong. On the first date, what do you introduce them as? My bad.
To who? What you mean?
Oh, to other people?
yeah,
To other people?
Yeah.
Farmers. No, I'm joking.
I mean-
Friends.
If it's a first date, you really bringing them around your peoples like that?
Hell no.
No, but
Word.
what about just
So-
in a social setting in general? Like,
My friend.
I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know.
Like,
I feel like
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
that-
like a general.
You ever went
You
on,
know
like,
what I mean?
Like a
Like
double date, first
type
date
shit. Like, what do you?
If you run into a friend out,
No,
Oh,
I'm
like
not
you
saying
run into a
so.
friend out. Yeah,
That's
I'm
never
like,
happened
yo,
to me
this
before.
is my good friend.
Yeah. This is my friend.
I'll
This my
say their
friend.
name. This is
Yeah.
such
Because
and such.
I feel like for a female, like I don't want to overstep on a
They
nigga's
got a
end.
name.
Hell yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a nigga might be like, "Whoa, you just call me yeah, nigga. You're twigging." You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it might be a come up. You might, and you could do the fake.
You
You
slide
could do
that
the
in
whole
there.
fake little. This my shirt. This my friend. Nah, and bitches gonna hit you later. Like, oh, I thought that was cute. You know,
Mm.
like so you could play it a couple different
Yeah.
ways.
It depends on
but-
them too.
Y'all
Like
evil.
the girl, like
That's
is she
so
playful?
evil.
Nah. But if the girl's playful and shit, you could do that too. Like you know she got a
Yeah,
playful
you don't know
vibe.
the vibes.
I've
You
had
know?
like a nigga be like, "This my wife," and I kind of just went along with it. I was like, "Yeah, like
Nah,
we've
he
been
wild.
married for
Yeah,
years."
he really wildin'.
Oh,
It was
shit.
I mean, they was clearly joking, but like,
Nah, he was trying to get clean.
Yeah.
He about to say it to the wife.
Big facts.
The wife is wild.
he was like, "This my wife. Don't get married," and I was like, "Yeah, we've been married for 30 years. Like,
And you 10. That's crazy.
10 is crazy.
Sheesh.
10,
That
you're
was your white boyfriend?
going to jail. No,
Uh-uh.
I
You
never
had a
had
white
a white
boyfriend?
boyfriend.
Oh.
Actually, when I was young, wait, cause y'all gonna eat me up. Listen, I had white
Pause.
boyfriends in the past. I was mad young though.
Wait, how
No, that's
young
an
is
adult.
young? 'Cause you
I was
only
like,
20.
bro, I was like fucking like 13, bro. Like,
Alright,
the
well,
last
10
time I
years
had one.
ago.
That was when you
Yeah,
getting
I'm
driven to
saying-
high school?
No, that was well before that, bitch. No,
Oh shit.
I ain't dated a white boy though since I was like a kid. You know, I like those little like 2-week relationships.
Yeah.
What you mean? Did he sound like this?
I'm white.
No, I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh shit.
That's what his
Mm.
parents sound like.
Dead ass. Jimmy,
Jimmy.
you brought that curly
I
haired girl in
don't-
here.
Shut the yeah, shut up.
Listen, man.
Do you know what they say? Once you go bike, you don't go bad.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, yo, how you know that?
Women, man.
He said, "Yo, be easy, bro. Be easy. Be easy over
That
there."
man was trying to catch me like.
Golly.
I ain't Dwight Howard. Man.
I ain't Dwight Howard.
Shit.
Yo, that's why I ain't gonna lie, Dwight. What you, Dwight?
Dwight's crazy.
What you got going on, Dwight? What you doing over there, Dwight?
Niggas
Nah,
is
that's
crazy.
crazy.
Dwight over there getting freaky deaky.
Niggas is crazy.
My son said, "Don't worry about where he put his wood at."
Exactly. That's his business. That's what he said. He said, "All that business y'all got over there, you worried about mine."
And his best friend.
I
named
heard
Kitty.
you like. I heard you like the. What's the?
Yo.
I don't even want to say it.
What?
They gotta
Let me
sit-
be politically correct. They
There you
said
go.
that there was a transsexual
Yeah,
there
Kitty.
as well.
Kitty.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really know
Came
too
out.
much about this situation, bro. I
Name
ain't
was
gonna front
Kitty.
with you.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dude.
I thought it was a joke at first because I
Dude,
seen
and
it
then
on
another
TikTok
one
and I was like, they be
a trans, I
bullshitting.
think. And his name
Oh,
was
so
Kitty.
he got multiples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been talking about this about the wife for a minute though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who, I really don't
He
care
got 10
personally.
kids.
I don't either.
He, might,
It's just
he probably
weak,
just
though.
bisexual.
His reaction to it is got to be the funniest thing because
probably
motherfuckers is
He
really
making
like
TikToks and all
exactly.
type of
They
shit,
really
like-
hoping for him to be behind the screen, fucking ripping his heart out, crying, sobbing,
for
throwing
sure.
up.
They
And
trying to
my son
monetize
is
it.
chilling.
They
Like
gonna
he's like,
monetize it.
what?
It's still fucked
I
up.
don't
They
give a
shouldn't be
fuck.
killing him
He
like
about to
this.
get more money and more meat off that.
Okay.
So
Oh my god.
Yo,
That's just-
come
Just-
on.
Let's
bro.
transition. Let's
Hey,
on,
topic
gang.
change.
transition.
Come on,
So,
Mo.
what I really wanted to talk about today,
Damn.
like Dwight Howard used to do,
Come on, Mo.
blocking your blessings. So, blocking your
Okay.
blessings.
That's what he has to do right here.
Yo, that
He throwing
segue
shots,
is
Dwight.
crazy.
He throwing shots. He
You
sneak
know,
dissing.
That
He's
segue
blocking,
is
you
crazy.
know.
Blocking your blessings.
I wanted to bring up blocking your blessings because I think nowadays blocking your blessings can mean many different things. People like to just
Not going to
associate it.
cheesecake.
Yes,
You could be blocking
exactly,
your blessing.
exactly.
Yeah,
People
I
like
can
to
be so
associate.
Not going on that Wendy's date might be blocking your
Right.
blessing.
I'm gonna block the fuck out of it. It's Wendy's. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Wendy's is
I'm
crazy.
blocking
Nah,
that
that was
bitch.
a
Like
troll.
I'm
That
not
was
gonna
a
lie.
troll.
I'm blocking the
she
fuck
started
out of
blocking
it.
the fuck out of it.
Yeah,
No, that's a
It's
fact.
crazy.
Wendy's.
But
Shit,
block
but if you spiritual, 444. Fuck it.
Shut the fuck up. You know what I'm
444
saying?
is crazy.
Yeah, I got
I'm
that.
trolling.
Come
I'm
on,
trolling.
that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
All right. Hey, go ahead, Pat.
No,
What you
it's good.
said?
But to me, it's like blocking your blessings. Like you deal with that
Yeah.
that saying all the time, and you talk to people, and people give you advice and different things. I want to ask y'all just separately, what do you think? What does blocking your blessings mean to you? Do you only regard it as like relationships or things that you come across in life, or is it something even deeper than what I'm saying?
I think it's pause. It's definitely deeper because like if you're a spiritual person, there's certain times you might get signs from whoever you may believe in at the time, and you may not want to go in that direction, but they're trying to push you in that direction. They're showing you like, go this way, and you making your own decisions, being naive to what's really going on, and it will bring you not where you're supposed to be, but if you are spiritual, you will end up getting back on that track somehow, some way. So
Right.
that's how I feel like about blocking your blessings like that.
Now, to me, it's very simple. I just think blocking your blessings just means you're already limiting yourself. And
For sure.
that could be an experience, expectation, financially, whatever it is, but it could be based off your behavior, whatever. But to me, blocking your blessings is just missing out on opportunities, limiting your experiences. Very simple.
I completely agree with them. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel like it's just a general like overall thing, like even down to like blocking knowledge because you're not willing to learn something when you're probably supposed to learn it in that time. Like that's blocking a blessing
That's
because
true.
whatever the fuck you learn from it, it's gonna put you on the path that you need to be on, if whatever path that might be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I want to just dig a little deeper into that. So blocking your blessings, I think, like you're saying, you're limiting yourself. But what if we look at it in a capacity of people like to use it? Let's just use a relationship, for example. They say, get out of that relationship. You're blocking your blessings from finding somebody else, right? But maybe it's something deeper of you're blocking your blessings with finding and unlocking it with the person that you're with. And I think people like to regard everything as the next. and like that opportunity for the next. And in my opinion, that's not always the case. Like, yeah, there's a next, but it could be a next in, like he said, there's a direction that you're pulled in. And I feel like certain people will be like, you know what, I'm blocking my blessings, I'm done with this, and I put it down because I think that's blocking my blessings because something else is better out there. Now, it's very true that it could be.
Everything that glitter ain't gold.
Right. It's very, very well that it could be something better, but I think a lot of people like to limit it and say, nah, I can't, nah, this is done with. I think that people sometimes should dig a little deeper, and I think their blessing could be in what they're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I get what y'all saying, and I do agree with that. Like, it's very on the, surface thing, but I think it hits deep for a lot of people that deal with depression and deal with all this stuff, because their thing to get out of it is always to show better or the next step instead of dealing with what's in front of them. And like you said, being pulled in a direction, there is signs. Like, there is clear signs. Sometimes you may hear something and be like, yeah, I believe it, and your friends say the same shit. And you're like, where's that coming from? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think blessings has a lot of stuff in it. Have you guys ever felt in your life like things have been blocking your blessings, or people or jobs or activities that you're in? Have you ever gotten to that feeling?
Yeah, I think that's easy. Like, I feel like everyone, especially if you're trying to advance, elevate, and grow, you experience a time where being stagnant is questionable. As far as it could be your faith, whatever, but you definitely looking at it like, man, where did I go wrong that I'm still in the same place I was in 8 months ago, 6 months ago, or a year ago? Or why does this feel good but it's not progressing? So I feel like everyone has been there. And for me, it's very simple. Like, being in a relationship and realizing that I want to get married, that shit is easy. You don't second guess, or you don't think like oh dang, what I wait 5 more months, let me do. Like, whenever you feel that feeling or you need that change, you make that decision. But to me, if I would have prolonged it or try to think about other ways to do it and blah blah blah, then you might not even feel that way by that time. You plan to do X, Y, Z. So yeah, I feel like if you're trying to grow, you're trying to elevate. You make those in the moment.
Sure.
You make those now decisions, and that'll help you feel like you're not blocking your blessings. But when you start second guessing yourself and start questioning yourself, and it might not even be solely based off of you. It could just be the people that are around you. They not elevated. It could be a whole bunch of things. But when you start to question that, I think that's where you start to feel like, man, like there's something lost there. There's something missing. Like, am I the person that's blocking everything off? Am I closed off? Am I not open enough? Am I really looking for more? I need to change and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, for sure. I feel like as a human, as an adult, you should definitely have felt that before.
Yeah, to add to what he's saying, like, basically all what I was understanding from what he's saying is, like, with the time and shit, like, we live in a microwave era, so everybody feels like everything's supposed to happen right now. So, like, that could be a way of blocking your blessings as well, because it's like, it's not on your time, it's on whatever time it's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, like he was saying, like, if he waited longer or thinking about how to do it, this, that, and the third, I mean, maybe the opportunity may not have been where it was later on down the line if he waited. You know what I'm saying? But, like, whatever the case may be, but that's how I feel, like a timing thing. So, like, where everything's instant. Well, it looks so instant on social media and shit, but it don't be that. So you could block your blessings in that way as well. But thinking things
like
are supposed
that.
to happen faster than it's supposed to.
I like that.
I feel like it depends on the circumstance. I feel like it's like perspective based. Like, for an example, in the regard of what they're talking about with making the instant decisions and shit like that, I absolutely agree with them to a degree, because it's like, you should, like, to a degree, you already know what you want. If you really sit there with yourself and think about it, like, you know what you're looking for, you know what you want. So, like, don't think about it too much. Just live in the now. Don't, but that's in, like, a quick, I don't want to use, like, the term quick circumstance, but, like,
What you mean by
a quick
that?
interaction.
Because I don't. It took me mentally. Like, I didn't go into my relationship like, I'm about to marry this joint.
Right.
It was just the day I woke up, I went and bought the ring. I ain't think. You know what I'm saying, like,
Yeah, I know what you're saying with that, but that's what I mean. Like, don't think about that too much. Don't worry about that too much. Don't worry. Like, you're going into the relationship. Don't off rip worry about getting the ring and getting all those things. Like, Just worry
Oh,
about
okay.
being
I see
in
what
the
you're saying.
relationship for right now. Just worry about
Enjoying the process.
things for how they are in the moment. Now, in the regard of like a long-term relationship, do I necessarily think you should always dig deep to try to keep that relationship? It depends on what the circumstances are. Now, if he might not be cheating, he might not be hitting you, but if he's emotionally abusing you and neglecting you, should you dig deep for this person? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that really blocking your blessings if you just like, nah, I'm good? No. It's not blocking the blessing.
Right.
Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side, and that's okay. You just have to know when it's going to be greener on the other side.
Right.
Be aware of what you have when you have it.
Right.
You know you have a piece of shit, chances are there's better out there. If you know you have a great person, chances are there might not be that much greater out there. You should probably appreciate that. So it really comes down to if you guys,
because it's like say you're in a long-term relationship or whatever the case may be, and the person that you're with does everything like perfect person, like, and you couldn't make him in a lab if you tried, but you're ready to get married and they're not, or whatever the case may be, and you keep pushing it, and they're not ready. It's a timing thing. It goes back to the timing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you blocking your blessings by keep forcing yourself onto somebody, or it will just eventually happen?
I feel like you should sit and have a conversation with that person, and if you can't get somebody,
sure.
somebody's got to get on the same page with somebody.
Yeah.
So either you got to make the decision that y'all gonna go on the path to getting married, or y'all just not gonna do this shit no more. Because at the end of the day, it's not one person's time being wasted; it's two.
Okay.
So you could. It's not just about your feelings. You could easily waste that person's time just as much.
Of course.
Nah, that's
So
true.
why waste each other's time? Sit down and have that conversation. If you're not willing to back the fuck off about it and not marry them, then you probably shouldn't be with them because they don't need that. They don't need that. That you're not aligned to them.
Yeah, I was just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
No, but y'all both
really
bring up
wanna
a
know.
good point, because I don't know if you guys ever been in a relationship or around people where you're the one blocking their blessing. I know I could speak for myself and be honest. I block multiple people's blessing. And when I say that, not for real. Be honest.
He is so sorry.
I'll be honest.
He is
If we're gonna be real, man, we be
this
real.
is
There's a lot
a
of things to
certified
say.
culture
When you
shock
really-
apology.
You can do that to somebody. You can do
You
that to somebody.
absolutely
That's
can.
Absolutely.
because of being
it's not just
selfish.
about your. It's not just about
Being-
wasting your time.
Right. Being
Yeah,
younger,
exactly.
for me, I was very selfish in relationships where I did what I want, but they had to stick around. Or I did what I want, but I knew how to keep them around. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wasn't ready. I knew I wasn't ready, but I was like, I don't want to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna act like I'm ready. But my point is, I blocked that blessing in that term, or you're saying timing,
Yeah, that time
where they
frame.
could have found somebody that actually gave them that love, that care, that want, and everything. You know
Nah,
what
they
I'm saying?
needed that. That's called growth.
No, they. What?
needed
Who?
that.
They needed
Shut
that.
the fuck up. You literally, honestly,
This
move.
nigga Moose says it's called building mental
Yeah.
toughness.
Shut the fuck up.
It's building mental toughness.
You had to go through that.
This nigga-
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like, nah.
Like I listen, like I always say, you do have to go. Like what Moose saying, you do have to go through certain things in life. But there's some things
Experience
you
is the
just,
best teacher.
some things you don't need to go through at that top level. Like you need to go through certain shit. Like I needed to learn the hard way about certain things I did in my past. But then there was some stuff that was done to me that I was like, man, I didn't need to go through all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I felt like I did that to people in my younger years. Like I put them through hell and just expected them to stay, and I was their blessing. But meanwhile, their blessing, where they're at now, with knowing a couple of them, where they're at now, they blessed and they getting what they wanted from me. And that's it's humbling, but at the same time, it's like if you get to a spot mentally that you good with it, it's like I'm happy for you.
Yeah, Pat
You know what I'm
don't care
saying?
about y'all hoes. These niggas front.
Only the hoes though.
Oh
By
my
accident.
god! Shut
shit.
that!
Only the hoes don't care
Yo!
about
Apologize to the hoes right
Word,
now.
I'm sorry. hoes,
Apologize
but-
to the host
God
for what?
damn! God damn! They're
Have
a
y'all
community
ever-
too.
But have y'all ever?
They're a community too.
No, I fuck
Community
with them.
too.
You gotta
fuck
think
with
about
them.
the people.
I'll fuck with them. I'm what? Do what you want to do.
True. Have y'all ever done it though? Have you ever blocked somebody's blessings that you knowingly knew you did that
Nah,
selfishly? No,
Nah,
that's good.
I'm the blessing. How could I get blocked?
No, yeah.
Nigga had that line.
Yeah, sick.
He wrote that shit down.
Yeah,
That
word.
shit was on his hand.
Hold on, I can't wait to say this.
Check
I
my
know,
Palm
right?
Pilot.
Let
No,
me check my Palm Pilot.
Never.
no. I've had plenty. I feel like that did. You know what? I mean, I guess it depends on the degree. Like, there is one ex where I feel as though I don't feel like I necessarily blocked their blessing in the sense of like I did anything to them. But do I feel like it was beneficial for them to have been with me? Absolutely not, because I didn't have the same feelings for them that they had for me. It was just kind of sprung upon me.
Did you stick around?
Yeah, I was with
So
them
you
for like
don't
a
think
year and a
that's
half.
blocking somebody's blessing?
I think you know what? Not for nothing. I don't think, but okay.
Yeah.
To a degree, it is. To a degree, it is. You got me, because
Look
you know
in
what?
the mirror and
I
say
didn't.
to yourself,
I never
I did that.
listen. I went through a lot with that kid. I stuck around through a lot with that
That
kid.
don't mean-
I'm
listen.
listen. Let me
It don't mean
finish. Let me
nothing, though.
finish. Let me finish. I'm not.
Go ahead.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
You're right. Let me shut
I'm
up.
saying I went through a lot with the kid in the sense of I would not have. I don't know that it would have went the route that it did had he not been handsy with me. That's what ended the relationship.
Is Mink
It,
minking?
I don't. We was shaking. I'm gonna lie. We was shaking in that bitch. Like he was very handsy. Like he wouldn't like bust me in my shape, but like he was very handsy. Definitely would grab me up in front of people.
Nah,
like
it's not
he
right.
was, you know what I'm saying?
Not
Like
right.
snatch me up type shit. And
That's against the law.
Yeah,
at
you don't
first, it
condone
was
that.
just like we were best friends before we started dating. So like when he sprung those feelings and all that shit upon me, I was just like, all right, fine. Like I don't want to lose the friendship, but like let's just give it a shot because I already care about you. You're already my best fucking friend. What the dynamic didn't change until it changed.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like had that not become a thing, I don't think shit would have went to shit the way it did. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
Yeah, that's.
It was
scary.
great at first. We was dead ass just best friends, and then we had a title. That was it. Like it was nothing really changed until like the insecurity started coming into play, and all these other things started coming into play, and then it changed.
Nothing.
Nah, I don't feel that. I was. Hell no.
I kind of knew it was no when you said it's part of growth.
Yeah, hell, I don't. I feel like it's especially.
Moo, it's like 40 bitches watching this. That's like he probably blocked a blessing at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Salute to them.
When from like 15 to
Oh,
now.
shit.
I'm cool
The
with all
water
my
bottle one.
exes. They cool. Like I don't got no problems. Like nah. I don't know. I don't feel that way. I have confidence in I guess like the approach of letting you know how I am, and if you choose to stick around, that's up to you. I ain't that kind of person. I don't feel
You should be
bad.
honest.
Like I don't
I
feel
feel
bad for you for fucking with me. That don't make sense to me. Fuck out of here.
I
I feel
got a
that.
point.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So how do you guys feel like blessings that you felt somebody was blocking you from, right? Do you feel like it's possible to turn that block and come back to them at a later point? A person that you believe has blocked your blessings, do you believe that there's an opportunity of growth, transformation, that you could turn that block
It's
and
possible.
come back?
Like, even if you like dumb it down, not even relationship wise, friends. Like certain
Okay.
situations, like if you have goals in life and you are moving a certain direction and you're going at this speed and they moving at that speed, eventually it's gonna slow you down. Until they get to your speed is the only time we could be around each other.
I like that.
See what I'm saying? So yeah, they could block your blessing, but it's up to you if you remove those people from your circle. And if you
Mhm.
spin back to get them, it's not very likely for your angle. They got to catch up to your speed or how you're moving for that to happen. So
I agree with that, but I wouldn't. I don't know the right word to use, but to me it would be distance. Like I would never befriend you if you my friend unless I understand we not gonna be friends ever again. But it's cool to create distance and say until you do X, Y, Z, then I'm gonna be over here.
mhm.
But when you do X, Y, Z, I'm gonna embrace you as a man
Yeah.
or as somebody that's growing. So I do agree with that. But relationship wise or anything that I had to do something negative or feel negative, I could never do because then trust is important to me.
Mhm.
So if you can't be an extension of who I am, especially when I'm not around,
you're not
I
around.
can't fuck with you.
Yeah.
My opinion on it is the only person that can really block your blessings is yourself. Because, like, truthfully, the only
Wow.
way things is really stopping you is if you allow it to stop you. If you allow it to take that energy from you, like if you allow whatever's happening, whatever the circumstances are, to affect your emotion. There's accountability in that. That we're all born with free will.
But that's what I'm
Whoa.
saying.
You know what I'm
accountability.
saying? And not for
Mhm.
nothing, I'm not saying defriend people and all this other shit, but it's okay to outgrow friends.
For sure.
Mutually,
Mhm.
it's okay to outgrow.
Especially females.
And not even in relationships
I was
too,
trying to
though.
say.
It's okay
Basically
to
the
outgrow
same
your
speed.
partners because it doesn't mean that in the long run you may never be together. Just for right now, y'all don't fit. You outgrew that person. Let them give the chance to live their life and grow.
Mm.
And maybe if you cross paths again, if it stops your emotion, it stops your life. That's your choice.
Right.
you can continue to do things. Life don't stop because you got shit going on. Life don't stop because your friend got shit going on and y'all got something going on. It doesn't stop. That's your choice.
But when let me just
No, you good.
go back to what I was saying. Well, just piggybacking on what everybody else said. There was a viral clip of Jay-Z. Remember, you guys ever see that clip when they had just brought out like Michael Jackson at Summer Jam, and Jay-Z just sat there and didn't say a word because he didn't want to do an interview. He's like, "Yo, put the camera on him. Put the camera on him. Put the camera," and they're all just going crazy, doing all whatever they want to do.
Talking about Bleak being
And
Bleak,
yeah. So Bleak went on Drink Champs, and they asked him about it, like, "Yo, what was going on in that situation?" He's like, Jay-Z felt like there was nothing to say, and whatever the case may be, because he just brought Mike out. And he's like, "Well, why was y'all acting like that?" He's like, "Yo, we just got camera time. We was hype." He's like, "So did that have a play a part with?" They said that was when they all got clipped because like Jay-Z started moving, but they're still cool. Like he was just giving the breakdown behind that. Like it doesn't mean you can't fuck with that person, but your circles change. You know what I'm saying? Like you see where Jay-Z at, and not is a difference in because they're all well off.
Right.
The thing is like Jay-Z was elevating to a whole nother level and moving at a different speed than them. Doesn't mean I don't fuck with you, but like it's just that I'm going this way, and if you don't want to, if you want to be around me, you got to move at my speed. Right. So,
and I think it's genuinely too. Like for me, I look for people that are genuine people. Like I don't really care if you could be moving at a different speed, and you know I want to try. Obviously, I'm not gonna let you be negative and bring me down or do any of that. But if you genuinely are a good person, I fuck with your energy. You know, I'm good. Like I could keep you in my circle as long as you uplifting. You know what I'm saying? You may not be doing nothing crazy with your life, or I might be moving at speed, but I'm still always gonna show you love. It's never gonna change because I genuinely know you in my corner. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. And a player that we all like or look up to, LeBron James has done that with his circle. Brought his team and elevated them. You know what I'm saying? They're not on his level, but he's elevating them to different opportunities.
They close. Some of them are close though.
All of them.
He's out here doing.
But think about it. They all got. He gave them all jobs, and they worked. Not to say they didn't work for it. They worked hard for it. But my point is, like, he brought people with him, and I think we all have that capability to bring people with you. But there's gonna be those haters that are quiet, that want to see you fail. They may smile at you, but they want to see you fail. But going back to a relationship, I struggle with that sometimes. To piggyback to say, sometimes I wish I could spin the block and have a relationship, not on that type of level, but just a cool relationship that I'm able to see you and say, "How you doing?" And I don't have that with everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I could do that with everybody.
Yeah, I don't have that with everybody.
I could do that with most people.
Well, good for
I
y'all.
myself.
Fuck
Need
y'all.
some more water.
It's because of how you ended things.
Right.
On your end. That's why.
So it's like a thing where I had to grow. I had regret for a long time with a lot of them, but I had to grow. Obviously, I'm fine with it now, but I do sometimes struggle with it. I'm like, damn, I wish I could reach out and say, "How you doing?" You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you doing to rekindle. It's just how you doing, because I genuinely pray for you and hope you're doing well. But it's just
My son Pat Savage.
but
he trying to spin that block.
I'm just saying.
Spin again.
Spin about you. He wrote that.
Again.
He wrote that.
I spent, it happens. So you know what I'm saying? So I think that it could be an elevation, and certain people do certain things in life. I think that it comes to a point of either you got to cut that shit, and you know it's never gonna get back, or you sometimes could just pray on it and say, you know what, maybe one day things could be cool enough for whether it's my friend or an ex or whatever that it's love. You know what I'm saying? On both ends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you guys think that when you get blocked or you block people's blessings, do you think therapy could play a part in it at all? Like, do you believe in, obviously you could, like I said, you could pray, but do you believe in therapy as being a part of something, getting over that where you know that you got blocked, or trying to understand where you went wrong? Do you think therapy can help in that, or do you think it's kind of a self, you know what I'm saying?
I personally have never gotten like therapy.
I was just about to say the same thing, but like,
because somebody thinking you probably need it, go to hell. No, I don't.
Y'all heard that?
I do a lot of soul searching. I don't, not that I don't believe in therapy, but do I believe it necessarily would have worked for me during that time? No, because I don't think I would have been receptive to it.
Right.
I don't think I wasn't willing to listen to what even just anybody would tell me. Like, I could be looking some shit up and some certain things could be right in my face and I just wasn't hearing it. It just was, I was just the Lululemon, bro. Like, it just wasn't
The what?
the Lululemon, delusional. It wasn't clicking
That's
for
a
me.
new
It
one
wasn't.
for me.
I ain't
So if
never
I were
heard
to
that.
sit in
It's white people
therapy,
sayings or something.
I know you kind. We like
Oh,
cousins.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
My black card is punched
No.
everywhere I go.
I'm white.
No, it's not.
You ever see the stamps on the
You're
passport?
literally
Oh,
pink on the
shit.
camera.
Yeah, that's fine. You ever seen the stamps on the
No.
passport?
It's not
Every
like that.
barbecue I go to, I get a new stamp. That shit stamped up.
No,
Promise
that's
you.
not good.
Promise you.
I'm telling you, doctor.
Yo.
Yeah, Tay, I'm sorry. I cut you off. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Nah,
dog.
but yeah, I don't
Look,
know.
Moo gave you water because he said you got your
Nah, I bust that shit
Crying.
down. Ain't no water.
Ain't nothing even in here, nothing but a drive. See?
No,
No, but in terms of the therapy thing, I've never actually went to therapy like professionally, but there's other outlets of therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe it's that one friend that always just has an ear that will listen, or
Mhm.
a female that you're dealing with that might just listen, or your
Mhm.
mom or your sister.
Mhm.
Therapeutic is
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah. So, I mean, but I low key kind of did though, because like in like elementary school, they had like guidance counselors and shit, and like they did like when if like your parents were splitting up at the time and you were young, they would like ask you to come down and shit. But I didn't understand it, so I never really gave anything because I didn't really know how to do that at a young age. So it was just like I kind of experienced it a tiny bit, but I never spun back to it because I didn't feel like I ever really needed it. But as people start talking about therapy more regularly, it seems like it's a thing that everybody needs. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like I don't know. So I kind of got that little bit of experience of it, but like not really, because it's like not really memorable thing. But I normally just like find someone like my sister or like a friend or whatever the case may be to talk things about, and
That's good.
you know what I'm saying. So
No, that's good.
Yeah, the vent is definitely important. For
Yeah.
sure. Have somebody to listen to you,
yeah, for sure.
give you feedback. That shit is important.
And also a form of therapy for me too is being that person and listening to somebody, because it's like, yo, you going through some shit and you be like, damn, like I feel like I'm the only person going through this shit. It could be anything, like
That's always
That's
beautiful.
yeah.
true.
when you
And
hear
then
that.
when you
Knowing
like
you're
that's
not
how
alone
I
type
honestly
shit.
that feel like that's how I get through, like I get my share of therapy is just listening to other people's shit and be like, damn, maybe give them some advice like what I would do. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but hearing other people's problem make you feel like you're not by yourself
Alone.
going through shit.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And it could be anything. They could be going through A and B. You can go be going through X and Z over here. It's completely separate shit, but it's just like, damn, like I'm going through some crazy shit. They going through some crazy shit. Let's just talk about this shit and figure out how the fuck we can figure this
Right.
shit out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Nah, I ain't going front. I really want to know how you went from A to B, and you ain't say X Y. You said X to Z. Why you ain't say X Y?
Could have, but that was just the situation of like,
Nah, I'm just saying
how
that just
crazy
stuck out
shit could
while
be.
you was talking.
So,
He
Yeah,
gets me so
yeah,
tight.
yeah.
Moo always gotta like make something that's literally nothing so serious.
it had to
Like
be,
now we gotta
he,
wanted-
dissect
wanted,
it.
he
this.
wanted the letters that were
Shut the
directly next
fuck
to each
up.
other.
Wait. Well, before we go though, I gotta wait. Moo, you want to answer that question first, and then I got.
To me, it just depends on what your perspective is as far as like when you got the hindsight. Like, are you
Right.
trying to double back? Are you trying to heal?
Yeah.
You know, like whatever your goal is, once you figure out,
How
if
to
you
cope.
right in
Yeah.
that sense. So if you working on healing yourself and to move forward to be a better person,
And you have to want to as well, though. That's the thing. You gotta want.
that's
to
the
heal.
start kind of to
Yeah,
everything.
that's the start. Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like if because therapy is a place that you can just go waste money if you're in that bullshit.
Right.
So
Facts.
the hardest part about therapy is to really say what's going on and really say how you feel.
Right.
So if you're trying to heal, then that's great because you can never go wrong in that area. But if you're just trying to figure out ways to be more manipulating or kind of cope in the moment to spit like, oh, all right, this girl like this now, or like I could tell like she into this. Let me do X, Y, Z. So maybe she see I'm interested in her. Then to me, it's for the wrong reasons. But it
Right.
really just depends on your perspective. But therapy can be negative, so it's
Oh,
always
yeah.
good.
You guys do therapy?
I do. I'm the only one on here.
I
that
have
does
not currently.
Oh, you
Last time I
do?
did
How
therapy
did you
was
choose your
couples.
therapist? What made you choose? Like, what made
Actually-
you know that was gonna be your?
I wasn't really pro
Person.
therapy. I always had that mindset of I can handle it. My mom actually, she was going to therapy when my father passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So she liked this therapist. She was
Mhm.
like, try it. And I'm like, I'm not about to go to the same therapist my mom going to one. I'm
Yeah.
not about to talk to somebody. So I did a consultation. I liked the lady, but I was like, nah, I'm good. And the lady literally reached out to me. Like, she tried it for like a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
The lady reached out to me. I like didn't even answer her type shit. Real disrespectful shit. She reached out to me and said, Pat, I see something in you. there's something deep inside of you that I want to elevate you, I want to help you, but you got to take this serious and don't waste my time. If you could do that, we could get to another level.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, all right, you know what? I commit. And to this day, I still do it. That lady's like a second mom to me, for real.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I've been blessed. And like you say, sometimes people need to say something in your ear
Mm-hmm.
to put you on that road. And that she's helped me immensely. Crazy. So, you know, I can sit here and
So
talk
she gives
about
you
certain
like, so
shit.
she gives you certain perspectives that you wouldn't have thought of.
Exactly. Yeah, and
is
she'll,
what I'm
you know,
saying.
she'll be, what I love about her, she'll be like, listen, I don't want to beat you up too much, but you want to hear the real shit? I'm like, yeah. And she's like, you're wrong about certain things. Like, and she won't say you're wrong. She'll explain it,
Mhm.
thoroughly go through it. And I'm like, damn, yeah, I was kind of fucked up. I'm over here with the ego, like, nah, I was kind of fucked up.
That's dope.
And you're going through different things. And man, she's helped me through, like I said, she helped me through mad shit. She been supportive when I dropped my clothing line. She was, you know, showing off my clothing line, like all that. Like when we did our
That's
thing
awesome.
for Culture Shock, she's one of the
Right.
people that show love. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are people that are professionals that don't have to do that,
Right.
but she did. But now let's play a little game. I want to play a little game. Taylor could be a part of this too. Taylor could have the male side of it. Name me your top 3 things you hate seeing women come out with on the first date. Look wise. Since people want to be
Top 3
toxic with
things?
this shit.
Wait,
now I want to
look
hear.
wise-
Y'all want to hear
oh.
the male side of it. Taylor could go last and tell us, you know, what she don't like with
wise.
men. But I'm gonna let. Come on.
Damn.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, definitely
Don't
go
come out.
first.
Don't come out with the lashes. I love a girl that's
Boy,
that's
fuck
natural.
you. I'm finna
Love a
come
girl
out
that's
my
not- Listen, I'm
fucking-
not saying they don't. Listen. Not saying they don't look good, but just don't come out the lashes.
Why is that?
I'm not
though?
really, and I'm trying to say this respectfully because
about-
I'm not trying to.
The length matter or just no lashes at all?
Yeah, the length matters. Yeah, my bad. Don't come out with the lashes. You
don't
look
come
like you're
out-
gonna fly away.
Or like the shit's Tay got on?
Nah, that's crazy.
Yo, y'all niggas is bugged out.
I'm not about to argue with a nigga that got shorts on.
Yo,
that he
chill.
cut
Yo,
himself.
yo.
I've been waiting this whole episode. You cut them damn shorts. Who did that?
They just look
That was an
naked.
Arts and Crafts project?
These actually-
I know we not about to do this.
These shits is
I know we
Jordan.
not about to do this.
All right, wait,
I
wait.
know
Yo,
we
them
not.
lashes strike a nerve, gang.
These shits
Yeah.
is Jordan.
No, they not.
I'm gonna show you my
They
tag.
was.
These shits
They
Jordan.
ordered.
She said
They
they was.
They Jordan. They Jordan, nigga. It can't even.
She said they was.
Yeah, I would say lashes. Man. Lashes is definitely one. I'm not really a wig guy. I'm not a wig person. I know women love to wear wigs. It's respect. I'm not hating on it, but I'm just not like a wig person. So if you got a bad wig
If I
or
had
weave,
one on, I would rip it off right
you got
now.
a
and
bad
put it on
weave,
you.
I'm like, damn. Like when I see that, I'm like, damn. Like I could tell. Again, I'm not perfect. I ain't the most handsome. I don't look like Trey Songz pose, but you know,
Hey,
I
I'm about to say
still.
some weak shit. Maybe that's your opportunity. Like, maybe you're blocking your blessing. Maybe you just fix that shit.
Next
Maybe
time
she
you
just
see
fix
her
it.
wig
Yo,
laid.
hey,
Her wig laid.
Maybe you should
And
just
I'm
fix
not-
that shit and you won't be blocking
It
your
was a rough
blessing.
day. She had a rough day at work.
Word. And I'm not a makeup guy. I don't like you can wear makeup, cool, but I'm just not a makeup guy. If you naturally look beautiful, man, that to me that like elevates you differently. Like even if you know, makeup does enhance, but to me it's like wear minimum, just come as you. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
was
Like
just
fully.
about to say, when you saying
know?
what don't you like, I was gonna say I'm just like come as you are. But if something like if the vibe is off, then I'm gonna just be like, all right, yeah, be cute.
Yeah. But no,
Other
this is
shit can be
strictly
fixed.
wearing.
If it's
This is
something that can
strictly
be fixed,
visual.
If
That's
it's something
what
that
the
can be
question.
fixed. I can't tell you on the first day, yo, you can't wear this. Like, and that's
No,
gonna,
you
gonna
can't
come
say
off
that, but I'm
crazy.
saying in
Of
your head.
course, but like
In your head.
in my head,
Like damn shit.
I don't know, bro. It's not much. My list is very short, bro. I'm not that
No,
type
that's
of person.
good. No, that's good. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
No,
give it
I'm
3.
just saying.
I give us like 2 things.
Come on, 2 things you like. Just
Don't come out the crib with no busted kicks.
there you go. See,
And
that's good.
that's probably top tier. If you come outside with the dirty forces, bro,
He's gonna be hot.
you might as well just spin back.
I
Damn,
was
you
gonna
must
say- I was
hate
gonna say
Pacho.
something crazy, but I ain't
You might as well walk back in the crib.
You might as well walk back in the crib.
I'ma chill.
And damn,
Uh,
I can't really think of another one.
Now you got a short list.
yeah,
Yeah,
can't be a
busted
nice.
kicks is crazy. And if you
Yeah,
if you
he's
can't,
not-
I
he's
mean,
not
if you
going
can't
for the
dress,
busted
I mean, I
kicks.
guess like that. If you can't dress and you like got a crazy fit on where you just like you got some like neon shit up here and then like some regular, it's just like yo, bro,
Some red
who's your
pants.
stylist? Where'd you see this on Instagram?
Nah,
That, don't
facts.
do that again.
Facts. All right,
But
that's
that-
good. I'll
that's
take
about
those
it.
2. I'll take those
That's
2. Go
about it.
ahead, Mo.
I'm
Yeah,
simple.
my shit is
Everything
everything
got
that's
see Moo got
nah.
bad
My shit, everything that's fake. So I don't want no
Oh, so
weave.
you know wig gang either?
Yeah, none of that shit.
damn, nah.
No lashes gang too?
Natural
None of
hair.
that. I don't want none of that.
Me and natural
But
hair.
even
No
if
makeup gang?
none of that shit. Even
Oh.
if you come out here with that shit on, the only thing that I expect you to be is confident. So I don't care if you look good and you got all my preferences, but if you're not confident, I'm not
Facts.
fucking with it.
Mhm.
So to me, that's the number one thing.
What do y'all feel about red lipstick?
That shit trash. I already told Tay. That shit
It's a little
trash.
wild,
like
bro.
red-
I've literally
Hey.
never wore red lipstick on the show ever.
I don't like
It's
red
just
lipstick.
bullshit.
He just make shit
I've literally never wore red. Like check all the EPs, bro. I've never worn red lipstick, so I don't know
Everybody
why.
about to go back now. Look at that shit.
Everybody, we about to run up the views. I never wore red lipstick
That's
on the
my
show. I
only
don't
thing
wear
is,
red
like,
lipstick.
I don't got a long list because if that boosts your confidence and that's what you have to
No,
do to come
yeah,
out the
I
crib,
get that.
I'll
I'm
fuck
just
with it.
saying, like, you know,
But
I just want to be a little toxic because the ladies
Yeah,
want to be out here
yeah, that
making a
is
list
toxic,
of
yeah.
29 different things we can't take them
Oh
to.
shit!
Crazy.
That sounds like this gonna be a
Seems
therapy
personal.
session.
They don't want to
God
be toxic. They
damn.
don't want to go all the way back there. I don't want to go back there.
I got
Go
him
ahead.
heated.
ahead.
I don't have many things. Don't come
Tell
out
lying.
to my motherfucking. Don't pull up to
Sure.
my house with no goddamn do rag on. That don't pull up sagging your pants.
So the first time you giving niggas your
I'm
address,
not. Don't pull up. It's a time and a place. You taking me on a date. It's no grown ass man that's pulling up and picking me up with no fucking do rag on his head. If I came out with my bonnet, you're gonna be hot, bro.
What if
So
he
don't
got
act
white?
like that because
shit.
we
I
could
like
do.
that shit.
We could go 2 for 2.
I don't know.
she
what
said
it
Come
is.
two
on.
for two.
No,
fuck with
it's
that
a
bonnet
time and a
shit.
place. It's really a time and a place. I like men that like to keep themselves like put together for the most part. I'm not saying all of the time, but like I don't want to see you
Well, if he
outside.
come
in a
out
do-
with like a T-Mac jersey,
and that's on a
with a
date.
hoodie
If
on,
like we're just
with
chilling,
the
like I don't
T-Mac jersey
care.
over it. You like
Can
that? You like a
No,
guy just like that? Hoodie
With
on,
a
a T-Mac jersey on.
Can you?
I don't really care like about that type of shit. Like
Can
as
you
long,
do
like as long
non-
if you could pull it off, you could pull it off.
First date?
What about
First
I
date,
honestly
it
think it's
depends on where we're
impressive if
going.
you go on a first date with no
Denny's.
makeup.
It really depends on where the fuck
Y'all going to
we're
Denny's.
going.
You
We ain't
heard?
going to I'm telling you, you gonna see Denny's before you see
You
me.
going to motherfucking
I'm not
Denny's?
going.
She
It's
said-
honestly-
I'm not going. You
to
gonna see
me,
Denny's before you see me. Don't come on a date sagging your pants. I swear to God, I'm not. Listen, you wouldn't do it with your mama. Don't do it with me. Find something safe to do.
But what
Pick your
about
pants up
what about how I look right now? As far as hold on. As far as
with
like
your
my
cut
head-
fucking
Yeah, I don't never.
Yeah.
No,
Your cut
hold
shorts.
On. No,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm talking about like haircuts. Like I don't never get haircuts. Like on the first day, I gotta get an edge up or some shit.
I wouldn't say I necessarily would ask for it or think about it. I just niggas just kind of do it. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I've never. That's a good fucking question. I've never thought about it. Niggas always will hit me and be like, "Oh, I'm on my way to get a haircut before the day. Gotta make sure I look nice."
All right.
So I don't know. I've
I'm
never
not
had
spending
that.
no extra
I'm
money.
not
Mo,
gonna
you a
lie.
weed smoke? You? No, let me not say that. Let me not do that.
Nah,
All
I
right. Well,
smoke
anybody weed
private.
smoking in here? Anybody
I'm
not
frizzled.
like? Anybody not like when the women don't come with their own weed? And their
I'm
own
not
shit?
coming with my own weed.
Like when they be
Nah.
like, "Smoke me up."
That's. I'm not gonna lie. My experience in life, that's probably the easiest like transition to get the pussy.
Straight up.
It is.
Like the more you,
Niggas say I'll just smoke them up.
the more they
Get that
need.
bitch right.
As
Right.
soon as they say that, and they got the dirty
But my
Air
thing
Forces
is,
on.
no, but my thing is, yeah, dirty Air Force is wild. My thing
Oh,
is,
they
like, if
giving you
I'm doing
next.
it already and you pulling up for the vibes, I'm with the vibes. So
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to come with weed. If I was gonna smoke, if that was what I was gonna do,
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
whatever.
going right to the green room. So
You know what I'm
we going
saying?
right in my
So,
room. So
Green
I'm
room?
not expecting nothing.
yeah, that's
That's a crazy sound. Green room.
used to be called a boom boom room. It was a green room. But yeah, we going into
the
the
water
green room.
bottle. That's a water bottle place.
Oh, you here in the room?
Whole bunch
Oh,
of
they in the
water bottles.
green room.
Yo, with that being said, Ken, man, I appreciate you being here.
I
Man.
thank you guys for having me,
Your
man.
knowledge was that ass was perfect,
Mhm.
man. You
Appreciate
said some real shit, some real gems, some real clips. For real.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate
Appreciate
you,
that.
man. Y'all ain't got nothing left for Ken. Any questions for Ken?
Oh, and it's
Fuck
not
you,
my
no,
last
I'm
time
playing.
on Culture neither.
No, it's not.
Not
Every
at all.
artist gotta
We
shout
definitely
something out. You
spinning
want to
back.
do it? Tell you want to hold it up?
Oh.
Spin that ass on.
Definitely shout them out.
Shout out to our
sponsor,
Bag Behavior.
Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Go get y'all.
Bad
the bag.
behavior. Tap in.
The front. I'm telling y'all the quality.
The quality's great.
The
Tap
quality.
in.
This way.
Quality is
And
great.
they
The
fire.
quality.
Y'all know what to do.
Fire. Thick as
Bad
fuck.
behavior.
Yeah, go follow.
Get yours.
Behavior.
Get
Go
your money
follow
up,
them.
not your funny up.
Get
Go
yours.
Facts.
follow the owner and her models.
Use my code,
Yep.
Taya Marie.
Yes. We'll give you the code. DM us. We'll give you the code to get 10% off. And just keep watching. We got more shit to come. This is Culture Shock. We out of here.